Hello and welcome to Bayside GPTV for the month of June. I'm Jeremy Rosens.
And I'm Daniel McMaher.
And a very special guest you are, Daniel, because Gary is MIA, for want of a better expression. I have no idea where he is, but he was supposed to be here, but he's not. So you've been very gracious coming off the bench like you have.
Great to be here.
How's the month of June been for you, Daniel?
Terrific.
Been busy. We've been up and about at a few
We
places,
have.
selling a lot.
Selling plenty.
Highlight of the month for you?
Probably selling a nice block of flats in St Kilda in Charnwood Road.
Well, you're interrupting the flow of the whole show, Daniel, because we have a whole process here that we've got to get through, which is we've got to talk about all the sales that we've made, and then we're going to talk about some of the upcoming things, and of course, most importantly, we've got to talk about where we are right now. But let's just get straight into the sales, Daniel, because it has been a busy month of May moving into June, and the listings just don't stop. So this winter that is supposed to slow the property cycle down hasn't had any impact. We seem to be selling a lot and listing a lot. But first of all, Daniel, 42A Carrington Grove in St Kilda East. Leon Guzenfitter sold that one, a fabulous weatherboard home. Unfortunately, the price is undisclosed, but we did have a range that capped at about 1,350, 1,375, and I'm pleased to say that they absolutely smashed that result and sold it well in excess of that figure, Daniel.
They did.
Next one on the list is 157 Elmer Road, which was sold, if I'm not mistaken, before auction.
It was.
It was. And what did that sell for? We probably can't talk about it,
No,
can
we can't, looking at the
That was
list.
a good house, though. Tim Smith sold that one, and it sold. We had a quote range of 9 to 990, and it sold a little bit above that.
Correct.
Needless to say, no, I don't think we can give any clues away.
I don't think we should.
But we did have an exciting sale, Daniel. I believe it is our 63rd or 64th
Correct.
block of flats that our company has taken to the marketplace.
Correct.
In Charnwood Grove.
A fantastic block of 12 two-bedroom Art Decos.
Charnwood Road, I should say, not
Yes.
Charnwood Grove.
Yes.
You should have corrected me there.
Sorry about that. Yes, we've done really well there. We auctioned that and sold it for a great price.
Yep, again it was undisclosed, but again our range, it was probably sold somewhere with a 5 in front of it, I think it's fair to say.
It was.
And we had some competitive bidding. We did pass the property and deal with the highest bidder and got it sold pretty shortly after. But again, just to reiterate, our 63rd, and I think it's probably both yours and my probably 6th in the last 2 or 3 months. So it's been a busy few months for selling blocks of flats.
We've had a great run.
We have indeed. Now, 5 at 7 Beach Avenue, Daniel Fisher, good old Daniel Fisher came down to Elwood
He did.
and had a great result there. Unfortunately, it's undisclosed, so we can't talk too much about it. The pictures will have to tell you the story there. 5 at 43 Wilgar Street, I had a competitive auction there for both Nikki and Limor and Dimitri. That was also an exciting auction. Got it on the market and ended up with an eventual selling price of $575,000 for a very nicely put together 2-bedroom apartment in the heart of East St Kilda. So that's pretty good buying. 2 at 20 Shirley Grove. Again, this block we seem to just keep selling in there.
A great block.
It was not long after Wilgar Street. I went down there and we sold that for $405,000 for a 1-bedroom flat. It was nicely put together, great views and vistas over Shirley Grove, and really a great result.
It's a great block.
Hotham Street, Daniel, tell us about that. You were involved intrinsically in that sale.
Yes, I was lucky to be involved. That was just a terrific period apartment, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, in a beautiful period building. We had an auction there. We were actually unsuccessful at auction, but we wrapped it up pretty quickly after.
Well, you say unsuccessful at auction. I would say that we were successful with the auction campaign.
Sure.
Because we sold it, was it the same day or the following
It was.
day? Same day
Later
it was
that
sold.
day.
So we made the auction results as a sold just after, not at.
Correct.
Nevertheless, it's now sold. 114 Alexandra Street, not Avenue, I was going to say.
Correct.
$1,265,000, a great result there for a reasonably well-sized 2-bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1 of a pair, solid brick in East St Kilda, which does represent good buying. I guess the last one to review, which is a sale that is not yet to take place, but still available, Daniel.
Won't be far away.
Not far away at all. Home number 11 at 39 Bolston Street in St Kilda East. We are a fraction away from getting that property sold. We passed it at auction with some bidding into the sort of early 9s. We are not far away from putting a sold sticker on that board, so stay tuned, viewers. So it certainly has been an exciting month for sales, but an even more exciting month for listings coming on the market. Would you agree, Daniel?
I do agree.
I think we should talk about where we are, Daniel, because this is probably one of the most exciting offerings that this company has had in Elwood for quite some time. We are at 105 Mitford Street in Elwood. This is one of the sharpest houses that you'll find. A street like no other. Beautiful west-facing rear garden right behind us. You've got Clark's Park, I believe it's called, across the road. Tell us what you can about this cutting-edge architecturally designed home.
It really doesn't get any better than this for location and fit-out's just unbelievable. Accommodation-wise, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, 2 off-street car spaces as well. Beautiful polished floorboards, just a great finish, marble bench tops, stainless steel appliances.
Very well designed.
Absolutely.
And obviously you can tell, and if you can't, if you look closely, if you're watching this on like an iPad or iPhone, if you just enlarge the vision, you can see that both Daniel and I are beading with sweat on our foreheads because there is a sort of a gas fire here that is blowing some serious heat.
It's working pretty well.
This home really has the lot. You've got living downstairs, bedrooms upstairs, all the things you'd expect of a home of this quality. We should get interest of 1.8 to 1.95. Sure. And we're sort of halfway through at this stage. And lots of interest in this because it is bloody good real estate, I've got to say.
I agree. Auction scheduled for the 24th of June at 2:30.
Yes, 24th, 2:30. Be there because it's going to be a ripper.
I agree.
Daniel, take us through what we've got, what else we've got for sale. A lovely home we've got in Cecil Street in South Melbourne.
Yes, we've got a fantastic apartment there that's coming to market this weekend. We're expecting some pretty good interest in that auction. A 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2 car spaces as well.
Unheard of for South Melbourne, Daniel.
Absolutely.
Unheard of. And great buying. Michael Jonas seems to do a lot of business down in that St Kilda Road, South Melbourne area.
Loves it.
We certainly are taking on a lot more business in
Doing
that zone.
quite well. We expect that to go pretty well, somewhere in the sort of mid to high 500 range.
Good. Lansdowne Road. Tell me about that one, Daniel, because it's a street that I love, Lansdowne Road.
A great position. A lovely blonde brick 1950s apartment, 2-bed, 1-bath, 1 car space. Great size apartment.
Yes.
In lovely condition. That goes to auction this coming Saturday. We feel we have interest there in the sort of high 4s, early 5s. We're looking forward to bringing that one to market.
I'm doing the auction there, so I'm very excited about it. But shortly after that auction, we have, in my opinion, Daniel, and yours, I'm sure, because we have the pleasure of bringing this one to the market, both you, me, and Max Jennisman. Number 4 Anchor Place in the heart of Prahran. Living doesn't get any better than this. Right in the heart of Prahran, just off Chapel Street.
Position's unbelievable.
A warehouse conversion like no other. I think if I looked at the stats, which I did a couple of days ago, we've had over 600,000 people look at this video.
Amazing.
So if you haven't looked at it, go and look at it because it's probably where real estate marketing is heading. But we're going to auction there on the 17th, which is this weekend at 1:30.
Yes.
Heaps of interest in this. And if you only get to see one auction a year, make it Anchor Place because it is going to be a ripper. Great real estate.
Just a fantastic home.
We've had a bit of fun down at Anchor Place, but it's a perfectly designed property.
It's been great.
5 at 48 Balaclava Road, Daniel. This block is only but a few years old, architectural design, and a very good-looking building.
Yes. Fortunately, we have been involved in this block for many years, selling the whole lot when it was firstly built.
Correct.
This is a fantastic ground floor apartment with a lovely courtyard, 2-bed, 2-bath, 2 car space, luxury galore.
And well priced. You know, if that were brand new, Daniel, that would be sold well in excess of $1 million.
Absolutely.
So, that will represent good buying in that sort of 8 to 9 category, which it should be.
Yes.
5A Rosamond Street, St Kilda East or Balaclava.
Another great offering.
How good is this for real estate in terms of location? You are right in the heart of it. You've got Chapel Street around the corner, Carlisle Street, the cafe lifestyle that we all love.
Transport aplenty.
At your doorstep, Daniel. We could just about do the auction right now, but this one's a great home. This one over 2 levels. Limor and Nikki bringing this one to the market. Great accommodation, 3 beds, 2.5 bath. You've got off-street parking as well, and I dare say we will have some strong interest in this, Daniel. Well in excess of 1.1, edging toward that 1.2, and it does represent great buying and a good home in a beautiful suburb. Speaking of beautiful suburbs, Daniel,
let's go around the corner.
Beautiful terrace, this one. Also, I know we had a bit of fun with that video too.
We did.
This is a gorgeous terrace home, which you just don't see a lot of them in.
Very hard to replicate this property.
And at a price point between 1.2 and 1.3, great accommodation. Really great accommodation with the choice of, I think we've got somewhere between sort of 9 or 11 principal rooms, 3 or 4 bedrooms, depending on how you want to format that floor plan. That's a beautiful home in an area, again, that's a stone's throw from Carlisle Street and Chapel Street, right in the heart of it there. Canterbury Road, Max Jennisman. If you again, when we're on the topic of videos, Max, who will probably, if he's watching this, probably be bright red in the face, but he is Well, he's told us, I haven't actually seen the episode, but apparently he was part of the stable from the Neighbours crew back in the day, which struck me as a bit odd because when we came to do the virtual tour and the camera was on, he was stuck for words. So we had to coach him through it. I think he did all right. He did a lot of these ones and a lot of these ones.
That's all right.
He looked a little bit like a news anchor, but he got through it. I think it's a great video and a great apartment.
Absolutely.
370 to 400, great floor plan. It flows perfectly. Big lounge, big dining, a courtyard garden, which I think everyone's got access to, but it's cordoned off, so it's almost exclusive. But that's a great spot on Canterbury Road.
Absolutely. Perfect for your first venture into real estate or potential investments. Looking forward to getting that one on the market.
Absolutely. You want to talk about good investments, Daniel, then you head down to Fitzroy Street.
Wow.
Because isn't that property and isn't that location going to change?
Unbeatable.
So the Gatwick House, which is quite an exciting place to go and visit on Fitzroy Street.
I don't think we'll be going to visit.
I don't think we'll be going there. If we haven't gone there yet, Daniel, we'll probably never go there because the Block apparently have bought it, and that is going to change the face of Fitzroy Street.
Which is
it's
great.
Finally going to go back to the Renaissance period when it was the cool place to go and get gelati.
Ooh.
But this one is superb. I'm selling this with Dimitri Spanos, and a big shout out to Dimitri's parents because apparently they not only come to every single open for inspection and auction because they love real estate, which is such a beautiful thing, but they watch every episode just on the mere fact that maybe we'll mention his son. So Dimitri,
we've done that.
This is for you. Say hello to Mum and Dad, Chris and Manny. This little bit is for you. So enjoy that little segment about Dimitri Spanos. But we're going to be selling this one bedroom right in the heart of Fitzroy Street, overlooking beautiful leafy aspect of Fitzroy Street.
Short stroll to the beach, transport again, shopping aplenty.
Balcony, one
Fantastic.
bed, one bath, one car in the Catalina building, which is just up the road from that very cool restaurant, which its name has escaped me. I believe it starts with a P, but you know what I'm talking about, and it's on the corner.
Okay.
You know the one. So that's a wrap for the month of June. Lots of special offerings coming onto the market, and of course, as we sit here at 105 Mitford Street, get on down to this because it's an absolutely gorgeous home. Not a lot happening in St Kilda in winter, Daniel, because it's generally a place where you visit in summer, but there is something that I know my old co-anchor, Gary P, would love to go and have a look at. Tell us about what's happening the night in the Alps, Daniel.
Well, this certainly will be interesting. Taking place at Milk the Cow, which is in Fitzroy Street, St Kilda, which we absolutely love. Monday the 19th of June.
We've never gone to Milk and Cow.
That's okay. I'm sure Gary's popped in there occasionally.
He's probably there now.
A night to taste all the traditional cheeses and learn how to make the perfect fondue.
Well, who doesn't want to learn how to make the perfect fondue? So viewers, thanks for watching. That concludes the June edition of GPTV Bayside. We look forward to seeing you next time. I'm Jeremy Rosens.
And I'm Daniel Mickmacher. Have a great day.